Okay, Pisces, we finally made it to you. Thank you for being patient. Pisces, this is your reading for October 2019. As always, it's a general reading, and so not everything may apply to you, or it may apply in different ways for different people, and you can always... Oh, thanks for all the hearts. Thank you, I appreciate it. You can always schedule an individual reading with me by clicking the link to my calendar, which will be posted later in the comments after this video posts. Okay, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I know several Pisces as well. Okay. A little bit more. Pisces. What is going on for Pisces in October? Here we go. Alrighty. I knew this card was going to come up. I saw it in my mind while I was shuffling. Okay, so Pisces. Ooh, nice. Okay, so at the center of whatever situations you guys have going on in October, Pisces, it's going to feel very karmic. It's going to feel very like meant to be, very karmic, very like healing in some way. It might feel difficult as well. I mean, because karmic things can either be ripening karma or like creating it in some way. So it could be, we'll pull more cards and find more information about how it is. But either way, whatever karmic situation you have going on, at least in at least one area of your life, this is the one that I saw while I was shuffling. You've come a long way in dealing with this, and you've still got a little bit of a ways to go. And likely it has something to do with either relationships, like romantic relationships, or just overall general happiness in your life. Yeah, and so this is kind of indicating that, like, on a karmic level, there you may feel like there's issues on a karmic level, like, related to relationships. So for some of you, this may be manifesting as feeling like, you know, feeling like blocked in the relationship department, right? Like I've come a long way, but I'm still not quite there with my relationships. And so because of that, it could be that, like, having a happy, positive relationship feels like a foreign concept to some of you. For others, you might actually be meeting a foreign person. But this kind of indicates it's for the majority of you, it's more likely like you feel like having an amazing, wonderful, happily ever after romantic relationship kind of feels like a foreign concept to you. And at the same time, you know, part of you knows that it's possible. And you've come a long way in really trying to make that happen, or be open to that, or allow that, receive that, accept that. But there's still a little bit of a ways to go in that area, because part of you still feels like it's such a foreign concept for this to actually possibly be happening, right? And because there's a tendency to sometimes focus on the negative things as well. So, like, you know, reminiscing on all of the horrible relationships that you may have had in the past, and how they went wrong, and how they didn't work out, and all of the stuff like that can tend to get a person to, on an emotional level, think that it's not possible to have an amazing relationship moving forward, because none of them have ever worked out so far, right? So that's not necessarily the case, but those are the feelings that may be coming up, especially at the beginning of the month. Okay, so what else do we have going on? Yes, this is a new concept to you, right? You're learning about it as you go. For those of you who are either dating or open to meeting someone, you're learning about this as you go. And each little thing that you do or each new person you meet, it gets better and it gets better and it gets better. But it's still a foreign concept to some degree. And for those of you who are already in a relationship, but it may not be the greatest or whatever, or you're questioning it or you're doubting it in some way, you're learning about it as you go. You're learning more things about this as you go. And you've come a long way, and there's still a little bit of a ways to go in being able to accept and receive like total, ultimate, happily ever after. But it's okay. You're learning about it as you go. And again, this is the mindset card. Like your mindset is what's going to keep you stuck. It doesn't mean that you're actually karmically blocked from having an amazing relationship. That's not the case. But emotionally, you may feel that way. And your thoughts may be contributing to a mindset of, I can't have this. Like it's such a foreign concept for me to think that I can have this, right? But you can. You really, really can. Yep. Yeah, okay, but you're still feeling stuck because of anything that negative that has happened in the past is preventing you from seeing on some level the possibility of amazing things happening in the future. So here's the thing. Let your emotions come up. Allow yourself to feel your emotions about this and let it pass. And then start looking for good things in life. Not even related to relationships, but like look for people laughing, look for people holding hands, look for good things in the world. And as you start to see evidence of this in the world, then you can connect to it a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more every day, right? Because you're not blocked. You just think you're blocked. And you feel like you're blocked, but you're not. So it's a mindset issue and it's a focusing on the negative issue. So when you focus on the negative things, you're going to get more negative things. Right? It's easy to say. It's a little bit trickier to do, but it's totally possible. It's totally possible to get out of that mindset. Love it. Yep. So the energies operating in the situation are you are fully supported in learning about new things as you go. You are fully supported in embracing this foreign concept of happiness. You are fully supported in it, and something really is going to kind of come out of nowhere like a gift from the heavens and be just the right thing that you need at just the right time, to help kind of like get you past that negative mindset that's keeping you stuck. Okay, so this is a big thing too. So connecting with your feminine energy is going to be absolutely important and paramount in being able to receive happiness in your life. And this applies to both men and women, because everyone has masculine energy and everyone has feminine energy. The masculine energy is the doing, taking action kind of energy, and the feminine energy is the creative, the emotional, the feeling, the receptive, so receiving. So in order to receive, you have to connect with that feminine energy. So, which means connecting with your emotions, nurturing your emotions, allowing your emotions to be felt, validating your emotions, knowing what it is that you feel, and what's under that, and what's under that, and then what's under that. Like, how deep can you go with your feelings, right? Without getting stuck in judging them, right? Just allowing them. And based on how you feel, asking yourself what you need. So connecting with this feminine energy and knowing what you feel and knowing what you need, and then being able to get your needs met is all playing a role in being able to receive things. And as you get your needs met, you get happy, right? Obviously, like when things go our way, we're happy, sure. But we have to play a role in being open to receiving that. And if we're just so shut down, if you're so shut down thinking you're blocked and thinking that only negative things can ever happen in your life, that's what you're going to create, right? You're so much more powerful than you think you are. But this is all forward motion here. This is connecting with your feminine energy. This is the universe supporting you and giving you something so amazing, which you have to be able to receive it. Once the universe hands this blessing to you, you have to be able to receive it. And so there's also like forward motion here too on a spiritual level. So connecting with your emotions, connecting with your spirituality, all of this is what's going to help you get past that negative mindset and feeling like you're blocked so that you can open up to and receive happiness in your life. Oh! And the outcome is the lovers. Yeah, yeah. You're totally working towards enlightenment in relationships, right? Enlightenment, being enlightened to the idea, to the foreign concept that you can be happy, you can have an amazing, loving relationship. It's a foreign concept and it may have been for a long time, but you're starting to open up to it. And in October, you're going to open up to it a lot more. And it's just going to be so enlightening, right? It's just going to be so amazing. And it's a huge victory for you. Like, you're going to win. You're going to do this. And even if you're listening to me and looking at me like you're full of shit right now and you're throwing the bullshit flag out like, I can never be happy, I can never have this amazing relationship. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, right? But you're the one in control here. You are the one in control of your life. And if that's what you want, you can choose that, right? But right now you are being so supported by the universe, by this whole Pluto retrograde phase, which has called you and everybody to go within and realize what no longer needs to be happening in your life, what needs to end. Well, the cycle of negative thoughts needs to end, right? The cycle of I can't needs to end. The cycle of not me needs to end, right? All of these things need to end. And it's stuff that you've probably just been experiencing over the past 5 months. And that's okay. You are moving towards embracing this foreign concept of love and happiness and marriage, and things going your way, but it's going to require you to tap into your emotions on a positive level and to let go of all of the negativity. You can acknowledge it, you can validate it, and you can let it go, and then you can make space for the good things. It's totally possible. I mean, this says you're going to do it. It's a victory. You're going to have it, this amazing relationship. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you're going to become more enlightened as you go through it. And that's awesome. All right, let's pull your romance card. Told you! Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Now, again, this is going to manifest differently for different people. If you're already in a relationship and you feel like it's your soulmate relationship, you may feel disconnected and you'll be calling yourselves together anyways, right? If you're not in a relationship yet and you're looking for one, you're going to be calling yourselves together. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You are calling in your soulmate. I love it. I love how everything's connected. Okay. 72 Names of God card. Fearless. Fearless. I love it. What am I afraid of? With this name, the courage to conquer my fear now rises within me. By proactively confronting my fears at the seed level, I yank them out by the roots and remove them entirely from my being, right? So this is speaking to that negative mindset that just keeps coming up and coming up. It's probably based in fears. Okay, Pisces, this is great. I'm really happy for you guys. You are far more powerful than you might think. And this is totally amazing. This is good progress for you guys. I'm very happy for you. Okay, if you know a Pisces, if you love a Pisces, you can tag them in this. You can share this with them. And I will see you guys soon.